Hi there. I've just got out of bed, mate. I'm already in a state of what the fuck. This won't be a decent video, and I'll be all over the show. It's one of them putting it out there. Let's discuss this type jobs. This is a chit chat because I've just woken up and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally, look at this. Like, what the fuck? Woke up, noticed I have somebody has commented on the video that I did yesterday. This is what made me start. This is what started me off thinking I've got to do a video, and everything's just happened all at once. I'm like, I've got to do it now, rather than sit and write it down and let's just go for it, and then I can be educated because I'm kind of clueless here at the minute on certain things, and as I've just been educated, hopefully I can be educated once more. If people are willing to tell me where I'm wrong, then please, let's discuss this book because I could use some help. So I'm going to go ahead and assume, check me in Americanisms, and assume this dude's name's Michael because that was in their username. I'm not going to say their username in case that's rude. Is that rude? I don't know. Just educated me that apparently Lily Phillips has been in porn a year longer than Bonnie Blow. And I'm like, but she acts so stupid and clueless. And I'm like, well, to be in porn, she's got to be stupid and clueless from the get-go, really, because otherwise, she'd have done something with her brain, surely. And all she can do with her brain is find out different sentences to put the word cum in, and to, walk down the street with cum on her face, and lick her chin. And this is after she's been told that you can get AIDS from semen. She's licking her chin with cum on her face. Oh, God. See, yeah, she's stupid and clueless. I just had a conversation with my son. I'm like, because this person called it corn. Now, I've heard loads of people call porn corn, right? And it just sounds like a little kid saying it. It's like, why can't we say porn? I don't understand. There's a porn industry, like, porn stars, like, they do porn. That's it. That's what they do. I don't get it. Do not get it. And he said, like, that, it's like mainly a TikTok thing, that it will get you banned and whatever. And it's like, but it's an actual, like, it's not a swear word. And he said it's the same with raped, like people say graped. And I'm like, yeah, now I have a bugbear with that one because that's ruined one of my favourite gags. Like, literally, little girl I was when I heard this, been saying it my whole fucking life. And as you know, I'm old now, right? But, and it was my mum that taught me. Do you know what I mean? This is how far down the road of fucking... My mum, as a little girl, taught me the joke. Little girl young woman goes home, Mum, I've been raped. It's like, no, darling, you mean raped. Oh, no, there was a bunch of them. All right? That's a gag. That's been there forever. But now you can't say rape. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, disclaimer, these are my thoughts and opinions. I speak on behalf of nobody else, and also I swear. So, like, this is gone mad, right? So I've just gone looking now, and again, a tangent as well, disclaimers, a tangent, I go off. Like, literally, nothing is scripted. I go off on little thoughts, and if I come back, I come back, and if I don't, I don't. But if you want me to finish anything that I don't finish, let me know in the comments. So I saw something the other day about Trump, right? And that he's signed an executive order, and I think that this is a gag. So again, educate me in the comments. But I swear that he said that it's okay to use the word retard. He signed an executive order to the fact. And it's like, people can say that anyway. They just get done for it. Like, literally, nobody stopped saying that word. It's like I call myself a technotard. The word retarded is an actual descriptive word in the English language. It doesn't naturally, if you say something is retarded, it's like the way that our country is governed, for example, is retarded. There is no forward thinking. It is held back. That's what retarded means, does it not? So it's like, if you use the word, the retarded, it's not just because I from what I can gather, again, educate me in the comments. I thought that the people getting upset about it is because it's linked with Down syndrome, but it's like, that's not what you mean when you call somebody a retard. Like we're losing the descriptions of words somewhere down the line. It's like, is it just Down syndrome people, the parents of, or whatever, that are getting offended? I don't know. But what I have seen is that Donald Trump has signed an executive order that there is now just man and woman, and you can't change it. And all of this ties in with the conversation I've just had with my son. Let's see if we can bring it together, shall we? So I said, like, blah, 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 about not being able to say porn, which I absolutely, because corn, it sounds childish. It sounds like a little kiddie is not allowed to say. It's like I weren't allowed to say Bob when I was little. I weren't allowed to say Bob. Now, if you're American, Bob in English means poop, right? I went to the toilet as a little girl, must have been about 6 or 7, went to the toilet, just said, I don't need a B.O.B, because I used to call it a B.O.B when I was little, or a doozy. Never used the word doozy as an adult in my life. I assume it's got something to do with it being a number 2. I don't know. I've only ever had my family call it doozy. Like, fuck knows what. And it got lost. I never used it with my kids. But yeah, I said in the toilet, like, oh, I don't need a B.O.B. There was a teacher in there. I go, all right, fucking, like, proper yelling at a little child, screaming her fucking head off. She were at me. Yeah, so like, my son was like, it's mainly TikTok that does that and whatever, which got on to the TikTok outage. And his theory is that, like, because I said, like, oh, have you heard the rumours about that? Because there's rumours that they switched the servers off and it's now owned by Meta, and that it takes 12 hours to switch off the servers and switch it over to another server. So there's rumours that it's owned by Meta. And I'm like, well, why didn't they just say that? And it's like, well, obviously it needed to be Trump needed to be the saviour of that, and what better way to get a whole country in love with Trump than Trump saving TikTok, because people have only got their social media at the minute to stay sane. And it's like, oh, look, Trump gave us this back, yay. And I'm like, yeah, but why don't they just say that it was bought by Meta if this is the case? It's like, well, Trump's got to be, like, you can't have Mark Zuckerberg's name attached to it. Now, Mark Zuckerberg has come out and said that he's going to allow free speech on Facebook and stuff like that. And all I can find on this is that they're going on about vaccinations and stuff. Because obviously, during the Rona, I got fucking, everything was taken down, mate. I had any kind, and all of my friends, as free thinkers, as people who actually saw through the bullshit and pointed out, excuse me, but this is a massive bag of bullshit, we were silenced. Like, I couldn't do YouTube videos. I did a YouTube video just talking about masks, right? Wasn't being offensive, wasn't, just talking about the genuine fact that they don't stop anything. And it was taken down for medical misinformation. I pointed out that Bill Gates actually said something, because I watched him say it with his own head about Depop and whatever. I still got to be careful, because I don't know how much is allowed through now. But that kind of shit, I know for a fact I can get taken down for. And again, taken down for medical misinformation, which is, it's not medical misinformation. I was talking about something that the bloke said himself. That's what's saying he's into medical misinformation. Anyways, but it's like, I don't know, right, where this is gonna go. All I know is that Trump wouldn't be alive if he was this saviour that he's being purported to be. This is showmanship. This is for the world stage. This is now going to give that illusion of change to your common man. It's going to give a fight between the powers. This is an orchestrated, this is like the season finale type shit. Do you know what I mean? Because all the world is a stage, and all of these people on the TV are actors. I'm sorry. You know, Zelensky is the easiest way to point it out because he's actually an actor. Ronald Reagan was as well, to be fair. But it's like, literally, these people play a part. And the old spam-faced fucking Starmer, Sir Starmer, investigate immediately. You know what I think about fucking Sirs? It's a big club and thank fuck we ain't in it. But our kids are, unwittingly. He is inept. Like, literally, there's nothing of any substance behind his eyes. He is performing a part. Tony Blair. Literally, that nearly fucking killed him, that did. He looked really bad by the end. So did David Cameron. Come out of the job. Pooh! The golden glow of the Bahamas. And a huge, fat, swollen bank account. And one thing we need to remember about Trump is that, literally, since Trump was able to do so, Trump has been making money. Trump has always been about money. Therefore, Trump can be bought. Just got to put in the little brag there. I can't. My channel's not monetized. Don't want a penny off yet. Never fucking do. Ever. Because me and whoever's with me, direct opposite of them. Excuse me 1 second. Do you mind? Do you fucking mind? Yes, I swear at my cats as well. Don't care. The door's right there. The door's right there. So yeah, so Trump has made it so that you can't be transgender. I'd like to know how that works for people going through gender reassignment at the moment and whatever. But he has made it that men can now not participate in women's sports, and I am 100% behind that, because I have never, ever, ever thought that that was right and proper. And it should never have been allowed in the fucking first place. Just sticking a skirt on, calling yourself Tracy, and fucking beating someone up in a fucking boxing ring. Nah, fuck it. No, I've never been behind it. Never could be behind it. And so that particular thing is, I welcome. If he says that you're allowed to, like, why would you sign that? I think the retard thing was a joke. Please educate me. If there's anything else that you want to say, if there's something you want me to look at, let me know in the comments, but this is just literally, I've rolled out of bed, I hadn't even had a fag yet, and got me coffee, so I'm off to have me coffee in my fag and upload this, and yeah, but I as it started out, why the fuck can't you say porn? It's a word. It's not a swear word. Rape isn't a swear word. Wank is a swear word. I was going to say cunt then. Oh. I'm just going to go on mute. I'm so sorry. If you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy, and you have my sincerest apologies. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and all of that sexy fandango, and especially commenting. Let's get involved in the chit-chat here, because we need to be talking to each other, and if they are starting to remove the boundaries, which I don't think for a minute, I think it's code for something else myself. I don't think we're going to all of a sudden be allowed to start speaking freely or acting like ourselves. how we want to be. I don't expect it for a minute, but yeah, comments, all of that fun. Speak to you soon. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.